Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick, and this is Orcs Never Die.
Rawr.
It came through. It came through a little bit. For some reason, it just wasn't as. I think it's weird. Like when you put Pierce, when you put a lot of effort into it, and like that's when it starts to cap off. But like if you like go like low energy and make it sound like it, I don't know, like how to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like
Yeah. I'll have to try it next time. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So we got the gang here today. We got Pierce. We've got Keaton. We've got Silver. And we are just straight up chilling, guys. This is a nice chilling episode, I think. Not a lot to really go on. There's a lot of games that'll be played. There's a lot of mysteries to be investigated. I think it's a pretty uneventful episode. Just kidding. It's gonna be wild. You guys don't even know yet what you've gotten yourselves.
There'll be violence.
And I'm curious, what is an RPG experience that you've had playing that you thought was like something that just went out of control or out of hand that you were not expecting to have happen? That just kind of like everything went, oh shit. I can give you an example of something I've done. I've run Pokemon role-playing games before, and one of which, it was Pokemon Tabletop Adventures, like the first version of it. Back then, like, things weren't as balanced as the games are now, but, like, for instance, I had my team going through Diglett's Cave in Kanto, and they ran into a Diglett who used Magnitude, got a Magnitude 9 off, and straight up killed everyone but one of the trainers and the Ghastly, because it just couldn't affect the Ghastly. And the trainer was able to dodge. It was the trainer who was like very into like using swords and shit. So it was like, not even his own partner Pokemon. But I rolled. I'm like, oh, this is a fun little thing. Have the Diglett come in. They may get to capture it, and it's like, nope, Magnitude 9. Everyone's dead. And I'm like, oh, whoopsie.
Yeah. That. Yeah, I think I don't know. I haven't had anything crazy happen while playing that I could know, but it's like you said, GMing, running Abomination Vaults for my friends that haven't really played, and they don't take it as serious, and like the dice didn't go their way in a hard area of the campaign, and I'm just like, oh shit, that guy's down. And we just rolled this, so I had pulled some punches, otherwise it would have been a wipe on like session 2.
Yeah.
And but that was one of my like, oh shit, and it happened like twice with them where like they entered the worst room of that level and the dice didn't go their way. They didn't know it. And I was just like, oh, this is gonna be like a critical hit. And I just had to I'd be like, oh yeah. You guys, I can't remember what I did, but I let him live.
I basically was like, let's pretend that didn't happen. You see like a flash of anger in Diglett's eye as it retreats away.
Yeah, exactly.
The Diglett's like, I
had a spirit run away. Yeah. I was like, yeah, it just runs out the room. And I was hoping to God that someone, because they're kind of smart, I was hoping one of them wasn't like, oh, chase it. Even though they were clearly losing the battle, but they didn't. And, yeah. So it can happen quick.
Oh god, I have like two, and I don't know which one I want to do. I don't know if I want to do the indestructible robot T-Rex or the kidnapping mission that rapidly turned into a school shooting.
Dude, let's go with the first one. Let's go with the first one.
Yeah.
Probably.
Easy pick. T-Rex. It has the dinosaur in it.
Would you believe me if I told you it wasn't like even political? It was just a bunch of people being really stupid. But anyway, I'll do the first one.
Whatever you told me, but you said T-Rex, so
that's fair. Basically, this was a Mutants and Masterminds game that I was running for some friends from college. And I had them in sort of like an X-Men Danger Room type situation where they were in like a training thing, just to kind of get them used to like working together, sort of, using their powers. Also, I was using this to introduce a new person to the group because we'd had some people swap out. And it was supposed to be like 3 tiers of like enemies. I don't fully remember what the first 2 tiers were. I think I just had like generic robots with like guns and stun batons. However, the final boss was meant to be like a big robot T-Rex. Its whole gimmick was that it was... Yeah, the whole gimmick with it was that it was big and it was like big, tough, hard-hitting, but slow, but it also had a slowly charging up like breath attack. However, a little quirk of Mutants and Masterminds as a system is there's not HP. There is not like a health system. You have to roll a toughness check every time you take damage. And if you fail the toughness check by enough, you're down. But if you fail by like not as much, you instead just take a penalty on future checks. Yeah, now... Granted, I made this thing's toughness kind of high, but I also made its like actual ability to avoid damage kind of low. It had bad dodge, had bad parry. The problem is, I rolled more nat 20s with that fucking T-Rex than any character I've ever seen in any game I've ever been in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When that happens on your like bosses, it's like, what the fuck?
I kid you. Yeah, no, I kid you not. I think I rolled something like 7 nat 20s in a row, all on toughness checks from my party trying to beat this thing down. It got so bad that a dude spent his hero point, because Mutants Mastermind also has hero points that work pretty much the same way. He spent his hero point to essentially tell me, swap the dice you're rolling with for this fucking thing. And then I swapped my dice over to like a different set, and then rolled another nat 20.
Yeah, just move the magic over.
Yeah, no, and just to add insult to injury, the thing, one of the players had the ability to set like magic landmines. It stepped on one, rolled nat 1, and died instantly. I don't think it took. I don't think it took anything resembling real damage that combat. It was all or nothing.
At least they succeeded.
They did succeed. They did not get their asses kicked in the tutorial, which was my goal.
Well, you could have always made it like with those video game tutorials. You're supposed to lose too, and then it's all okay because it was a simulation.
It was a simulation, so no one was gonna die over it. But it was very funny that it was a lot harder than I meant it to be because of pure luck.
Yeah. Yep.
Got anything brewing in that brain of yours, Keaton?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the one story I can't tell because we're turning that to a radio play, and that would be spoilers.
Yeah.
So I think my first Pathfinder campaign, first edition Pathfinder, we did Rise of the Rune Lords, a classic. My character somehow had a plus 40 something to stealth as a sorcerer. Don't ask me how. It's been like almost 20 years because this was like 09 or something. But we're on a quest. I'm a cross-blooded draconic / elemental sorcerer because I wanted to be really good at shooting lightning. That was my whole thing. But that meant I had a really shitty wisdom save. So we find a vampire. The vampire dominates me.
Oh no.
Thank you.
The GM takes me outside after I fail the save to tell me what happened, and is like, you have 2 options. You can either you can either follow the order, which the order was kill your friend, do everything in your power to kill your friends, or I will take over your character. And I'm like, I'm excited to kill my party.
Yeah.
So I go back. I go back. I sit down in the chair, totally fine. We're about the party's about to stab the vampire. I open my ever smoking bottle, cover the entire area in smoke and just start picking off the party members one by one because I have blind fight and they cannot find me. The stealth is too insane, even with like firing lightning bolts. The fighter is the only survivor because he ran away.
Damn. That... Oh my god. I actually have a story like that I just remembered. If you don't mind me telling the second one.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so this was a while after the first game. This was in a sort of evil campaign I was running with some other friends. Or I wasn't running it, I was playing in it with some friends. I was like a semi-late arrival to the party, but essentially I was playing a war cleric of Zariel, who was essentially a devil-worshipping fascist who was trying to use the chaos and violence that the rest of the party were fomenting to essentially kickstart like a cult worshipping the Nine Hells as like a force for like order and stability. You know, essentially building up like a foundation for her dark mistress, all that. Basically, after a while, some things happened. Some things happened. I had died in a combat with like a king that we were trying to kill. However, prior to that, I had successfully, I had succeeded on a divine intervention roll. And my request was for, like, a magic sword that whenever I killed someone with it, their soul was automatically sent to hell. And so, when I died, I was immediately turned into that sword. And my gimmick became that I would body snatch NPCs. Eventually, after a good while, we were trying to infiltrate this monastery, because we were, like, hunting down the legendary heroes, and the head of the monastery is one of them. So we threw down with his son, and my game plan was, I successfully tricked him into picking up my weapon, but unfortunately he passed the save to avoid getting possessed by me. However, I was still whispering in his ear the whole time. And so what I did was I tried to essentially convince him, like, look at this chaos, look at this destruction, you need me. And eventually I got him to make a pact with me, like, hey, I will help you survive this, help you deal with the others, but you have to help me build this cult. And, like, he agreed, because I was slowly Darth Sidiousing him. He was my Anakin Skywalker. He was a bird, by the way. That's unrelated, but just funny to know. And with that, the pact was sealed. I lended him my power, which was just a fancy way of saying, on my turns, I would cast cleric spells from his location. And he proceeded to use me to TPK the rest of the party. Which, it felt a little scummy, but I was also like, I'm the bad guy. What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the show Thunderbolt Fantasy?
No.
I have not.
That story was giving me Thunderbolt Fantasy vibes. It's like about like this cursed sword that, like, you know, it's like super powerful, and like there's the season with like basically that same kind of thing where like it's a cursed sword that like is just constantly whispering in this like monk's ear and like turns them into from like this really like devout dude into like this just mass murderer basically as he goes on, and it's very fascinating. It's all puppets. It's all through puppetry.
Oh, nice.
It's a really good show. There's like 4 seasons. I recommend it. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not at all.
Well, speaking of not sponsored, let's hit up that recap. Yet. We're making our way.
This episode brought to you by insert your product here.
Yeah. So last time, there it is. There's my recap. Last time, Grognor met Sir Kestrel, a knight of Lastwall. she asked him to go explore the various games together because she was interested in getting to spend more time with the merriment going on, and she hadn't done so much. So she asked Grognor to help along with that, go and see the games and get shown the games that he's gone to. Meanwhile, both Azendel and the professor start independently investigating the series of missing Tusks in camp. They reconvened eventually, but Grognor decided it was important to still make contacts. They still had until they had more to go off of, so they split up again. Grognor bringing Kestrel to the dumbbell lifting, and the other two investigated more, finding that there was the sound of angry birds in the north, which might play into the professor's worry about it being Fey trickery. Now, the real question. Hashtag non-spawn. Who deserves a hero point?
I'm going with Grognor. I'm making contacts. I made a contact.
Made a contact.
You got your flirt on.
Yeah, that too. An armored elf, I want to mention.
True. You know, I'll give it to Grognor this time. Yeah, plus also you burned a hero point trying to impress her and then failed anyway, and that's the kind of comedy I turned to Grognor
I got
for.
13 and a 13. That was terrible.
Yeah, getting the same exact roll. It was meant to fail.
Yeah.
We stand a boy failure.
A lizard failure.
All right, I guess that's it. I guess Grognor gets the hero point. Okay, so I believe Grognor mentioned wanting to also check out any games that they haven't gone to before.
Yes, new games, 2025.
New game, who this? You see a small crowd has gathered around two orcs in the center of a campsite. They glare angrily at each other. You see Ardax is there, and he steps onto one of the log benches and addresses everyone. And he says, "What we have here is a contest of wits and wills. During the Flood Truce, we don't use combat to settle arguments. Well, for the most part." Then the crowd starts chuckling a little bit at that. "So we have a tradition of trading insults instead of blows, although some of these can sting just as much. More than one orc-hold leader has risen to the position through cutting words, and more than one relationship has blossomed after one." The two orcs in the center give Ardax the suspicious look. "But probably not here. Grask and Otha, are you ready?" he asks. The two competitors nod. "Good. Grask, you go first." The older orc stands straight and glares at the other. "They say the greatest orc warriors are like rushing river, washing their enemies away before them. I've heard you're a body of water too, a babbling brook." A few people in the crowd start laughing at this. Then Ortha smiles. "Even a brook can wear away stubborn old stones." The crowd chuckles a little bit more at that. "Many of us draw strength from spirit animals like the wolf or bear. I know this is true of you as well. Why, just the other day I saw you conversing with a dove." And they all start laughing again. As you hear these two start insulting each other through their clever quips. There's like a few more like back and forths, a few of them insulting each other. There's some laughter as everyone's like enjoying this. And eventually you see that Grask is the victor of this insult war. And then Ardax turns to, open up the opportunity for others to join in if they would like to do some word wrestling, as they call it.
Yeah, I guess, Grognor will give it a try. He's not going to be confident. I think he would know Azendel. This is her, obviously wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah, no.
But,
I heard those two insults, and I was like, Azendel could have these two crying.
Yeah, exactly. So, but he's here with Kestrel and Jonathan, so he'll throw his hat in the ring.
Yeah, okay. So how this is going to work. So it's you and another individual who will step forth. We'll say this is an orc named, what was it I'm looking for? An orc named Krim. This is an orc named Krim, who steps up. You will both take turns delivering and creating insults for each other. Whoever is able to come up with a response to the other competitor within a few seconds of the last line is the loser. The audience also occasionally declares a winner if the performance is especially clever or decisive. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll initiative using performance.
Okie doke. Oh, sweet. Alright. I won't. Oh, there. I just have to hit. Yeah, it won't let me roll it from there.
Just roll a performance
Roll
check if you have it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
19. Okay, you're gonna go first. So you this Krim character steps up, and you're gonna be first on this. You probably get a clever line in right away.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, Grognor's gonna say, "Oh, I knew my opponent was near, as he smelled worse than Uruk poo."
Ooh. So now I need you to make a deception, intimidation, or performance check, or orc lore if you have it.
He'll do deception, because he's just lying, just to make an insult. A 17.
The crowd kind of just, there's a few chuckles in there, but it's not really killing it. He responds to you. I could tell you, I see you could smell. It seems as though someone of your nature, it'd be very interesting that you could smell us from where you're from. I thought all lizards smelled as bad as... Are you sure you're not speaking of yourself? All lizards smell incredibly terrible.
What's yeah, roll for that. Roll for that.
I'm rolling for that.
He should take a circumstance penalty for that one.
I stumbled through that so bad. I knew what I was trying to say, and I just stumbled through it so bad. So I was like so thrown off looking for stats. Let's see. I'm looking for. Okay.
Maybe the crowd.
What is your will DC?
It's my will is +8, so 18.
Okay. He also fails. The crowd is also not happy with these insults going forward. It's back to you.
Okay, he'll say, you smell of dung, and are as weak as a dying tree in the winter.
Okay, give me deception, intimidation, or performance.
See, that'll be. He's a little. He's like, he's gonna do deception again because he's still just rapping off. 20.
How do you roll
20.
deception? Is
20. You get this. Yeah, you get a rise out of the audience. They're like, yeah. Everyone starts going. You're getting a point for that.
Yes.
He responds, dead tree, maybe so, but at least I don't live underneath such garbage. And
I love this.
He failed as well. He failed his as well.
Well, hey, not as well. Yeah,
not as well. He failed his.
All right. So he said, under a tree is better than being the rot inside that maggots feed on of a dying tree. And then he'll roll.
Grognor, buddy, girls are watching.
Yeah, Grognor's getting a little irritated with the insults now, even though he's not that smart. So he's just like, oh, I don't like that last one. So he's gonna do intimidation, even though they're the same +6. This time he got 11.
Oh, not enough. He responds with, ha 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 ha. Well, I see you specifically must shed your skin more frequently than I expect other lizards would. For I can see you are nothing but a newborn babe with those shiny kempt scales of yours. You've probably never seen a day of work in your life. And he rolls he fails it. He doesn't get past your will DC.
Sweet. Well then he'll say, my scales have seen more work and battle than you've seen in your lifetime. Like a newborn bug.
All right, give me that roll.
Just call it a larva.
Yeah. See? 14.
Oh, you did not get past it. That's strange, because it's very sunny out today, and I've heard all lizards of your sort like to just nap as much as possible when it's like this. Well, as much as in the sun and in the snow as well. In fact, I think you've probably never seen a day of work in your entire lifetime. Ooh, I got a nat 20 on that one. Everyone roars and laughter as he gets
Somehow
a point.
the crowd loved that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love a good sunlight joke.
Yeah.
It was really good in the original tongue. We're just translating it for our audience because they're not speaking English.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Orcish that joke kills.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're on Google Translate.
Yeah, we're using
Ragnar,
Google Translate for this.
He'll be like taken back. God, they're all laughing. And he was, work. If it's work you seek, then look at the hands. And he'll point to the hands of Krim. Those hands are as soft as a woman's cloth.
All right, give me that roll.
We're bringing tampons into this.
Yeah, a 12. I have. Wait, let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. Do I have 1 or 2 hero points? Do we start with 1 and then I got 1? Are they permanent?
I believe you just got 1, so you should have just.
So I have 1. I'm using it because I gotta win this like Eminem battle here. 17. That's a fail.
Just not enough. In fact, you look over and you see Kestrel in the audience after hearing that. I think that's what throws you off.
You look over at Kestrel and realize you just said something really sexist.
That's true, yeah.
Ah, woman's cloth, you say? I would love to have hands as hardy and battle-ready as those. For I see that in your tongue, you have seemed to demean women. That's his insult. He doesn't make it.
Okay.
It's just him making an observation about the misogyny.
Yes. He's doing it, yeah. Everyone just nods like, oh, yeah.
They'll say, well, perhaps not like cloth, but you are as dumb as a rock.
Okay, give me the roll.
If you don't nat 20 this one, I swear
I really
to
hope
God.
so. I really hope so, because I use the hero point. Come on, dice. 18.
All right, that's another victory point. That's another victory point for you.
All right.
You're tied at 2-2 now because of his
crit. Yeah. What does he respond to that? You rock?
Oh, I've never been insulted like that before in my life. Dumb as a rock, you say? That's a terrible thing to say. I may be dumb as a rock, but I know that you are like a flightless bird, always chirping and running around, always wishing for something better in your life. I bet you've never accomplished a thing. He fails. He got a 5 on that, so he does not succeed on that. People are not as into it.
All right,
go for it.
Grognor says, I would rather be a bird that flies high in the sky than a worm that crawls in the ground feeding on nothing. Which is what you are, sir. And he'll roll. Come on.
You got this?
16.
Ooh, you don't got this.
No, we have to keep going.
Yeah, we have to keep going. This is it. This is the episode. It's just the battle. A worm, you say? I'd rather be a worm than to be a roach of your nature. I see your hardened shell as much of the roach. You seem to be terrible at being around things. Nobody likes you. And he failed. He doesn't get it.
Okay,
you got this.
Yeah.
Give me something particularly clever here.
Roaches are strong and can survive massive blasts, I've heard. I'd rather be a roach than a stinky, sniveling pig like yourself that rolls around in dung.
Did you just call me a pig?
Yeah.
Dung beetle's right there.
God dang it. 13.
13. I'd rather be a pig than to roll around in the trees such as yourself, slurping on insects and ants like some sort of anteater. Oh, and he got an 18.
Okay.
So I think he wins this one. Everyone starts cheering. They love a good anteater joke. That's like the most common joke. Sunlight and anteaters. That's orc comedy right there. That's what we discovered.
South America is
This is the tour move, baby.
Just South America.
In the Mongi, maybe. I don't know.
I don't even think Grognor's disappointed after that, though.
Yeah.
Just to get through it with some
work
laughter.
out there. It's tough work. You had some very good insults out there. And he gives you the predator handshake.
yeah, it's like the guys in UFC that are always happy after, and it's like, oh yes, some of those really stung. Nice work, Krim.
Krim, yes. What was your name?
I'm Grognor. I'd love to practice this custom of insults again.
Yes, someday soon, I think will be great. How about another entire episode of just this?
yes, we could do that as bonus content. And
yes.
he'll
it
walk
is me,
over
the executive producer, 3 whole seasons.
I am Krim. I work in the entertainment district here.
So Grognor will make his way off the stage area of the circle and go back to Sir Kestrel and say, I gave it my best shot, but I am not the best at insults, to be honest.
Well, that's okay. I think you did a great job up there.
Thank
I particularly thought
you.
the calling him a rock was very interesting.
Yes, I didn't know where I pulled that from. And would you like to give it a try, Sir Jonathan Kestrel?
No. I think I'm not so much here for the insults. I think it's fascinating. I just don't think I'd be any good at it.
It is a fascinating custom. Yeah, perhaps we'll go get a drink, and you can tell me about the last nights.
Of course. Let's go get a drink. And you guys head off to get something to drink. On the other end of town, of the Torrent Moot, not town, this is a festival, we see, let me just open this.
On the other end of Coachella.
Yeah, you, you guys heard that there was these, sounds of, angry, squabbling birds up north of the plateau, the north side of the plateau, at least. That was the best lead you got. So you guys decided you were going to head that way. So I'm interested in getting a nature check from one of you. Or
I believe it'll have to be
if one of you wants to
professor.
wait. Or if one of you wants to aid, you could do that as well.
I'll aid.
Would you like to aid me? Nope.
Yeah, Azendel starts thinking about birds and just starts grumbling. I swear. Yeah, with Nethys as my witness. If we go up there and it's actual
17.
fucking birds, I will torch them.
You got a 17?
I did.
Okay. Did you get the aid on Azendel?
No, I did not.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. No. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you guys are looking around and you're not quite finding the sounds that you're looking for.
If it's looking around, wouldn't that be perception instead of nature?
No. I'm getting to that. So basically what you're tracking down some stuff, but you couldn't quite find any signs that way of looking for these birds. But yes, I do want a perception check now that you're near this area to see if you can't find better clues.
15.
12. Can
Yeah,
Alistair
it's-
make a roll?
Yeah, Alistair can make a roll.
Sweet. 26.
26. Yeah, well, you two are
That's a predator
I don't know,
species right there.
I imagine you're looking for birds. All you're really seeing is Alistair. You guys are searching this area, maybe signs of Fae or tracks or something like that, and you're not really catching on to anything. But eventually, you notice that Alistair, maybe after an hour of searching, Alistair, you notice has started circling an area. and it starts to hoot.
Let's go check it out. He's usually much better at fight. That's why he's my seeing eye owl. He has eyes that see.
That is the bare minimum.
In fact, you guys get over there and you start picking it up on your hearing aid. You hear the chatter of high-pitched voices.
I hear something.
Azendel will just slowly put her shield on her arm.
Yeah, you approach and you find this hole in the ground. And you just hear this high pitch like,
Oh, I hate that I didn't learn Fae.
Hang on, what are my languages? Maybe I know it. Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Orcish, Thessalonian, Varisian. Nope.
No Fae. All right.
It is language we are hearing, yes?
Yes. This is language that you're hearing. And so you start approaching this, and then, like a fluttering swarm, like things start shooting out of the hole. Like this swarm of stuff starts like just flying one after another, and a swarm of these creatures start to come out and start to assault you, actually. And they look a little like this. These
for
little
those who cannot see this.
Goblin, like little goblin. What? You can't see it?
No, I was saying
No,
for those at home who cannot see
see
this.
it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's like these like little fleshy goblinoid with like fleshy butterfly wings. They're very tiny, and they start swarming you.
Teeth extracting devices.
And teeth extracting
Like old-timey
devices
dentist
as
tools.
well. Yes, old-timey dentists. Now I would like.
I told you to, Theory. That's fine. Hey, 22. I am a slow old man, but somehow they get me to go quicker.
You got that burst of old man speed that happens when you're in danger.
Azendel.
8.
Oh.
Azendel's taking a second to realize that, yup, this is actually happening now.
Okay.
Good job, Azendel.
Yes. So what I'm going to do here is move that out of the way.
Well, this is fun. This will be fine. You know Fireball, right?
I mean, I have something like it. I just realized we took the orcs with us, right?
Nope,
No.
you guys set off without them.
Yeah.
Do you see this map?
It's still loading for me.
No, it's
Okay.
loading. Now we do.
Okay, now it's.
Oh, there you go.
Yep,
I see it
it.
in there.
Oh, cool.
So you see
cool,
yourselves to
cool.
the north. You see,
Grognor.
Yep.
you see Pierce and
I see.
Grognor and Kestrel. Okay. You see where you are in the top. Okay. All right. Actually, could I get an initiative from Grognor just in case? I don't expect you to be in this, but I'm gonna give you a chance here.
Perception.
Probably won't, but
The Alchemist and the Wizard
It
decided to go
is-
off alone without the aid of the tank.
What are you talking about? Alice just here.
You're so right.
17.
okay. So I might not use yours, but I just want it just in case.
Yeah. I'll always roll a dice.
That's the whole point of this game, is to roll dice. If you're not rolling dice, go play like... I can't think of a system off the top of my head. Deadland, Savage World, they use cards, but they also use dice.
Yeah, it is cards.
But they also use dice. They use cards for initiative.
What's the word? Fiasco. I think Fiasco uses cards now.
I don't know that one, but I believe you.
What you might know and believe is that this one particularly like larger, a little bit larger as you creature flitters towards you, holding a sword made out of an orc tusk, and starts like swinging towards you, and
A swask.
makes a strike. Does a 14 hit you?
Azendel, no.
No? Okay. It swings at you once, and in a flurry, swings at you a second time. Does a 19 hit you?
Just barely.
Just barely. That is going to be 7 slashing damage as it stabs you with this tiny little tusk.
Azendel's
all
just
3 actions. Go for it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Azendel looks down at that thing and just says, "All right, you die first."
It is now the professor's turn.
Okay, I am going to move here. Oh, game is paused.
Oh, game is paused. I forgot that's a feature.
I'm gonna move here. I don't know if that provokes.
Do not provoke.
Cool. I am going to whistle for Alistair to activate his ability on his support benefit to make things bleed when I hit them with a strike. And then I am going to draw and chuck a skunk bomb at the one to the north of me.
What is the language of his ability that makes them bleed? Can you give me the language of that real quick?
The bird pecks at your foe's eyes when you create an opening. Until the start of your next turn, your strikes that damage a creature that your bird threatens also deal 1d4 bleed damage, and the target is dazzled until it removes the bleed damage.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yep.
So what was you attacked?
14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Cool. There's still the splash damage.
Ooh, yeah.
2 acid damage, poison damage to splash.
Okay.
And everything that takes poison acid damage, which is just it, also must make a fortitude save.
Also must make a fortitude save.
DC 17 fortitude save.
24.
That's a success, so it is sickened 1.
Sickened 1.
Pop.
Okay.
It stinks. It is not pleasant. I don't get the bird support benefit because I didn't hit it with the strike, but I did 2 damage. It might be weak to splash damage. I don't know.
Forms usually are.
But that's all 3 of my actions.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like you splash it and it hits a lot of them at once. So like it seems as though that for sure was doing some work.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's what alchemists are good at, swarms. Ever since Gen 1.
Now it's the swarm's turn. This one moves inwards on you. They all start gathering around you. So that's one action. Second action, they start to pinch. These things start to pinch your fingers, your nose, your ears, just your like all your different like body parts that are like your fingers, your toes if they're out. They start swimming. I need a basic reflex save.
From just me or from me and Alistair?
From both of you.
Cool. I got a 20.
Okay.
Alistair got a nat 1 for a 9.
Okay. So you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Alistair takes 14 bludgeoning damage. And a sickened 1. As they start like tugging and pinching on his feathers.
One of those fairies just puts him in a chokehold at that point.
Yeah. Like one of the tooth extractors is almost like they use that to like bind his like legs as they start pulling on his talons.
Ooh.
Okay, then the second swarm comes in and starts going after Azendel. Azendel, I need you to give me a reflex save.
Oh boy. 21.
21. You take 4 bludgeoning damage, but they're pulling and prying at you as well, pinching you.
Can I get your teeth?
Like just had like different like her fingers and her nose and her ears and her lips, just like pinching at all sorts of her body.
You said 14?
4.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, god damn.
4 bludgeoning. Yeah, no, you succeeded.
It's like high roll.
And then I believe I'm going to say it is Azendel's turn.
Yeah, so Azendel's gonna book it. Unfortunately, Alistair is under this swarm, so I won't get to do one of the things I wanted to do, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're both in range. I can't target the target the one Tooth Fairy because he's under the swarm, but that's fine. Homegirl's gonna book it to here, and she's gonna cast Blazing Bolt on the 2 that attacked her.
Okay.
This is on the big
so
swarm. 26.
Okay, that's a hit.
And on the little fucker. Nat 1. I will hero point it.
Yeah, I'll put away the critical fumble deck.
Oh, right, we have that. Yeah, definitely gonna hero point it. All right, 26 and 22.
You hit them both.
All right, damage on the big guy. 15.
Ooh.
15.
Damage on the little guy.
Oops.
14. Yeah, just 2 motes of fire appear in the space between the 3 prongs of her trident and launch out. One detonates in the middle of the swarm of Tooth Fairies, while the other hits the individual Tooth Fairy square in the chest.
Yeah! They screech out as you start burning them. Okay. They it is now the leader's turn. I just gotta let's see, 15. What's your speed? That's 1 action to fly. Oh, fly's 25 feet. Never mind. Yeah, the thing gets here. It still takes 2 actions to fly to you, and then comes in and sheathing, doing a swap of the sword and some pliers that it pulls out, and it starts clinking them, and it goes for you with the pliers. Does a 27 hit?
You know, somehow it does.
Oh, is it a crit?
Nope.
Damn. Okay. So strike 1, the pliers. That is going to be 8. Right? 8? Yeah, 8 bludgeoning damage. As it pliers down on you. And then now it is making another action. No, that's right. I said it was 2 actions to get there. So you're right. You're safe for now. But it's tried to start plying at your teeth, you think, as it clamps down. That means it is the professor's turn.
Yeah. I am going to... First action, I'm going to whistle to... I can't target any of my guys. But I'm going to whistle to Alistair to get him to fly and get Grognor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run Heerish and chuck another bomb. I'm gonna have to use quick alchemy. So alchemist fire. Where did it go? Why did it not go into my inventory? Oh, there. No, we're good. It basically took a second. God damn it, that one.
That one. Got that critical fumble deck back out, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my turn.
Well, first let's do the fumble. We'll call this ranged. So you're throwing a thing. Shot your eye out. You critically hit yourself instead of the target.
Oh my god.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
The thing just explodes in your fucking hand.
It says
quick
Alchemist Fire
alchemy,
deals
yeah, so
2d8 fire damage, 2 persistent damage. I don't think it has anything.
24 damage to myself.
Ooh.
Wait, 24?
Hurting yourself.
28.
Yeah.
28?
14 times 2.
Wait, you crit yourself?
Yeah, that's what the fumble is. It was a crit.
That's like the
yourself.
worst fumble to get.
That's the worst fumble I've ever seen to have happen. Yeah, that sucks. That really. I think it was the quick alchemy. You threw it together so quickly that it was you were in a hurry that you were going through it, and it just blew up in your face as you tried to chuck it.
Yeah. Let's try. I want to try this. Okay, there we go. Now we got the persistent on.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. Yeah. I am really glad I sent Alistair. Alistair moves at 120 feet a minute. 120 feet around. Right, 60
okay.
feet action. He's got 60-foot fly speed. So
Okay, yeah.
I assume he can get Grognor pretty quick.
Yeah.
But that's going to be my turn.
Grognor does not have quick land speed.
So then let's quickly go the swarm that was harassing you. Let's see, that's 25 feet. Is that what your fly speed is? I believe so. Oh, way higher than that. So this swarm that was on Azendel flies back towards Azendel, and with their pinchers and stuff, they start to try and pinch you again. I missed the first pinch, but they do get a second pinch, and I missed the second pinch as well.
Yes.
Okay. Then the other one is going to go after the professor. Let me move over here. Let me see if I can hit. Oh, you know what? I don't roll to hit. You rolled for a reflex save. That's what it was. Sorry. That was silly of me. So I need Azendel to give me a reflex save. That's what it is.
All right.
I was looking at my bonus and I was like, I don't have this at all.
16.
16.
27 for my reflex.
Azendel takes
I come back.
six bludgeoning damage.
Yep, she's in bad shape.
And the professor takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. 27 wasn't a crit save. That makes me sad. That's fine. I'm alive. What are you talking about?
That is their turn. So now it is Azendel. You're getting flocked by all of these things. If you need to
Do any of them look even close to death?
You think the swarm that's harassing you looks pretty weakened. Like there's a lot of them that are like you've thinned out the crowd.
All right. Okay, I'm torn between two things. I'm torn between running for my life because I have 7 health, or attempting to do something more useful. You know, I think Azendel's spiteful enough that I will take a step here, and I will cast my 2nd level Burning Hands to try and torch these bastards.
Yeah, you'll get both
my
of them
bad,
in
my
there,
2nd level
right?
Breathe Fire.
Yeah. What kind of thing do I need to make?
Reflex save.
Reflex save.
Let me just place the cone. It should be...
Okay, the swarm did not do good.
I believe this would catch
Neither
both
of them did good. I got a 12 and a 14.
Oh, those both fail.
Yeah.
16 damage to both.
16.
Nice.
You have dropped the swarm. Let me move it out of the way.
Azendel...
Nice.
Yeah, Azendel makes her father proud by literally breathing fire on these fucking things.
Yeah.
And the leader looks weakened, bloodied, burnt up. Is that the end of your turn?
Indeed it is, and I suspect it will probably soon be the end of my life.
Yeah, it like after that kind of a attack, the leader of these things flies and flitters towards you, burnt up and charred. Like you can see some of its bone exposed because it's all burnt up on its body, and it like flees at you with the pliers. So that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 7 bludgeoning damage.
That is exact.
That is exact.
I'm down.
So now it is going to attempt a thievery check against you as another action. What's your fortitude DC?
16.
Okay, it fails. It fails. It's trying to rip your teeth out, but it is failing against you to rip them out with your unconscious body.
It's rapid. It discovers something that Azendel does not openly show off. She's got fucking dragon teeth.
Yeah, it's like a lot more hardy, and it's like it just makes the fairy want it more, you know. To see like this.
I too would want it.
Nice teeth.
This is the equivalent to like a normal-sized person felling a dragon, so this is understandable. I too would want one of that thing's teeth after it killed like 30 of my men.
Okay, now it is the professor's turn. You see Azendel dropped after taking out the swarm.
Cool, I'm about to drop myself, so I'm sorry, Azendel, I can't help you right now. Use Quick Alchemy to make... What am I looking for? Oh, wait, that's a level 1 item. That's why I can't find it. To make myself an elixir of life. Second action to down it.
You are the healer.
I am. For 5 healing.
That's about 1/7 of the amount of damage you've taken.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah,
that is true.
Third action is again quick alchemy. This time for another alchemist fire. And I'm going to throw it at the one I am in, and I'm going to use my bomber's talent so the splash damage only hits my target. It does not hit me.
Ooh, good.
Because that is its purpose.
That's a good turn. That's a good way to do it this turn. Yeah.
26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
Is it a crit?
Not a crit.
Damn.
Dang.
17 fire damage. 2 of that is technically still splash. And then 2 persistent fire damage.
You have burned them to bits as they explode and they all drop in cinders, leaving just the leader left.
Cool. At the end of my turn, I take 2 fire damage, and I do not recover.
Okay. All right. Azendel, I believe you have recovery checks to make, right?
Indeed I do. That's just a flat check, right?
Yes.
So,
DC 10 plus your dying.
10?
DC
So
10 plus your
no-
dying value. Your dying value is a 1, so it should be 11, right?
Oh, I have toughness,
Yeah.
so it would be DC 9
On
plus my
your-
dying value.
Oh,
On your sheet,
then you got it on the
there's a
dot.
button for it.
Yeah, I just
under
did it.
temp HP, there's the button. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm no
Yay.
longer dying. I am, however, still unconscious.
nice. There you go. Got it right on the money. That means it is the leader's turn. It is ignoring the professor and is going to try and rip out your teeth.
On one hand, I'm sorry. On the other hand, thank you.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Dance.
Uh,
The Owl's Reach Corp.
I need a DC 20 fortitude check from the professor.
Oh,
It's not going to matter for Azendel now. But
22.
You got it. You're fine. Okay. They basically what ends up happening is when both of the swarms died, each of these little fairy things like burst into this foul-smelling white dust, and like it was very nauseating. But you succeeded. You're fine.
Given the fact that they died, given the fact that all of these died in fire, I imagine it probably smelled even worse.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So the fairy. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. So the fairy tries to strike at you with the pliers. Got a 16. Does that hit your AC?
Nope, it bounces. Yeah, nope. She turns her head and it bounces off her scales.
All right. Next is going to be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so
Your AC is currently 13.
Because you're unconscious.
prone and everything.
I mean, I'm
You're
prone.
unconscious and prone.
You should be unconscious as
oh,
well,
yeah.
right? Because that's why I just put
Yeah.
the unconscious on you. Because I was like, I wasn't sure if that affected it. How?
Oh,
much
I
that
didn't know
affected it.
that also, and I didn't know that also gave a penalty. Yeah, in that case, my AC is 13, so the first one would have hit.
Oh, so the first one hit. So we'll ignore that second. The second one won't. So you'll reduce your you'll increase your dying value to 1. And then what it'll do is the next action is going to try and rip out your teeth again.
Yep.
I got an 18 against your fortitude save. Your fortitude DC.
Yep. It gets a tooth.
It gets a tooth. You have 2 bleed damage. And it pulls out
Yep.
one of your fangs.
ooh.
Third action, it starts to run. Okay. See, this is what I was gonna say. I knew from the start this was gonna go bad. I knew this wasn't good. Did Alistair move on your turn, Professor?
I didn't use an action for it, but he moved 120 feet on the last turn.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you if he continues that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know how far he was going to go. Like, he was here, he would have gone, like,
Say no matter what.
here-ish.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. I just wasn't sure for because I saw you move him enough, but I didn't see a move.
Yeah, he would have flown, like, yeah, he could have reached down here easy with those 2 actions.
Okay,
But yeah, he would
so
have easily reached. Yeah, on the last turn would have easily.
Okay, so then it is the. If it was on your last turn, I'll put that there. So Grognor, we'll give you an extra turn here because you would have been alerted by this frantic hooting of Alistair screeching.
Yeah, he'll say something's wrong with my friend. His owl's here, and he'll say, "Sir Kessler, join me," and run like Lassie. Show me where, Alistair.
And it starts like like you see the direction that it came from. It's like up north.
Yeah,
somewhere.
so he can go 60 feet. How big is this cliff thing over here, though?
This plateau is going to be about, I believe it is about 20 feet.
They walked all the way around. All right, he'll just go though and try to get down it as quick as he can. But yeah, he's got 60 feet, so that's 3.
Okay.
That's his turn.
So then it is the professor's turn.
Cool. One action, I will draw my coat pistol. And I will shoot Azendel because it is loaded with a life shot.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
God fucking damn it.
You have hero points.
No.
Yeah, you should have one from last time.
No, I used it last time.
Oh.
I used it like almost right away. Nat 1 on my attempt to shoot Azendel.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Aching back. You are fatigued.
Okay. What does fatigue do?
Put it on and find out.
Yeah.
I forget.
Can you move the corpse so I can do?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll move them out of the way. Yeah. I can just delete them because they're poofed.
You take -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws. You can't use exploration activity.
Well, I tried to heal you. I apologize. For my second action, I'll use quick alchemy.
I mean, if you heal me, I can just like hit. Oh,
I can't. I failed at that one was me trying to heal you, and I do not have another life shot.
Oh, it wasted the shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can heal you from up to like whatever the range of my weapon is, but I lose the capsule if I miss.
Makes sense.
I could reload it, but I couldn't fire again. But I could make this and then chuck this.
Nice. So what am I doing to deal with? Oh, you just hit.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's got one of Azendel's teeth.
Takes 8 poison damage. Plus another 2, so 10 poison damage total. Sorry, yeah, poison. And then it takes 2d4 persistent poison damage. Oh, it's dead.
You blight this thing and it last of its efforts, and then it explodes as well. I don't think you're within reach of it, so yeah, you're fine.
And I recover from the fire after taking 2 more points of damage.
Okay, so we're still in initiative
up.
here because I believe someone is bleeding out. So now it is Grognor's turn again.
Okay, what would I need to do to get down this cliff?
If
I
you
can
want,
go right
you can
here,
jump.
one move.
You can jump and take damage. You can try and climb down.
I'll jump and take damage.
Fuck
If
yeah!
I can make it to the ground. What athletics or acrobatics or what?
Give me.
I am impressed that we managed to do this without you before you got here. I was expecting us to get our ass much more kicked.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I hit like a meteor.
There's long jump and high jump.
That's the most value I've ever seen someone get out of breathe fire, by the way.
I think it's a reflex save to catch yourself as you drop, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
Unless you have grab a ledge, or unless you have like, I forget the name of the skill feat, but it's an athletics feat that lets you use your athletics instead. But I don't think you have that, probably.
Yeah, acrobatics or reflex save, whichever one you want.
Okay, let's see. I'll do reflex. 14.
14. You fail. You end up prone, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, that's fine. He's prone, so he'll stand up as his last action, because it was move, jump down, stand up.
Okay, now it is Azendel's turn. You will go down a dying value because of bleed, or go up a dying value because of bleed. And then I believe you get to try and stabilize from the bleed. Or...
And nope, I'm dying 3.
Dying 3. Oh, that's right. Bleed just continues. You don't... No, bleed you can roll against bleed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a flat DC 15 flat check.
Okay. Let's try and get that one out. See if you succeed.
I don't see a button for flat checks, so I'll just roll it myself.
Yeah.
Nope.
11. Okay, you're still bleeding out from your mouth. Your gums are just like spewing blood out. Okay, that means it is the professor's turn.
Cool. Action to move. Action to draw an elixir of life. I had one on my person. I did not need to make one, but yay. Oh, actually, I'm going to cancel that.
I have potions of I have healing potions on my person, if that's better.
No, that's not it. I'm going to instead of drawing, I'm going to quick alchemy a blood booster.
Oh. So more blood flows now.
Yeah, so I am going to use this on you. For 10 minutes, you receive resistance 5 to persistent bleed and persistent poison damage, and lower the DC of any flat checks to end those effects to DC 10.
Nice.
So I don't heal you, but that bleed, how much bleed are you taking around? 2?
2.
That's, you're effectively
so
canceling
you're taking no bleed. I've canceled that. This feels more important than just healing, giving you a healing potion. Because you're just going to go back down and then take wounded and dying more.
So, I understand all of that. I'm at dying 3. If I fail this recovery check, I'm dead.
Well,
Grognor's next.
Sure.
It is Grognor's turn.
Yeah, I have lay of hand. Oh, I am next. Okay.
Yeah.
He'll move up and lay of hands. The old healing. So 1d6. You get 12.
Woo!
And then he'll pull out. He's got a healing potion and offer it to you. Azendel, I'm sorry I wasn't here. Drink this quick, and he'll give you. I don't know. I can link it in chat, and you can, if you want to drink that for free.
I mean, if you want to save yours, I can keep making them, so you're not using them.
I don't. Yeah, but like in this role play emergency situation, he's just gonna give it.
Yeah.
He'll buy another one later.
Azendel wakes up to you feeding her a healing potion like a baby bottle.
Yeah. So yeah, you can use that and get more healing immediately. Yeah, so you'll be at something.
Yeah, no, it'll be about a moment after she's drank the whole thing that she'll spit it out and be like, "What the heck?" And be like, "What the hell happened?"
You might want to look at your tooth.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, did that thing take one of my fangs?
It's over there. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, she'll just stomp over. Motherfucker, she'll pick it up. These things take months to grow back.
Hey, at least they grow back. Teeth normally do not grow back.
Yeah, well, most people aren't part dragon.
Are you sure about that?
Did Sir Kesha follow? At least to the
to the edge.
Yeah.
Well, first, I believe you still need to make the check on the bleed. You're not going to take half.
You have a bunch. Oh my gosh.
There you go. The second one did. You only needed 10.
You only needed 10.
I thought
that's right, because you reduced it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
okay, that's enough
in
time then. Otherwise, that would have been very bad as your blood booster runs out and you bleed out again.
I mean, it's 10 minutes. It
lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Azendel, sit still while you try to recover. And then he'll look up to Kestrel and say, Kestrel, we've got it under control.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that. Looks like everything all's well that ends well, is it not?
I put my gun away and it goes invisible again.
But we may have found the culprits for the missing tusks.
Oh, that's great news. And with that, we can end our episode.
Oh,
thank you all.
Could I throw one last thing in there?
Throw one last thing.
Azendel, holding her ripped out fang, just clasps Grognor's shoulder, gives him a hearty shake, leans in real close, and says, "I hope for your sake your date went real well."
And there we go.
Oh, no. Perfect.
That's the perfect ending. We've got this. Thanks everyone for listening in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dealing with word wrestling. I'm glad. I hope this you made it through to the end and got yourself to this. But you know, hey, that's word wrestling. That didn't go as well as I wanted it to. But you know what? Hopefully
I want Azendel
well.
to partake in that. She will be so fucking mean about it.
Well, yeah, now that I know what's going on, I would have come up with some more Pathfinder insults to bring, but on the fly, that is some tough stuff.
It is tough on the fly, yeah.
I want to participate in that.
Yeah, okay. Expect more word wrestling. If you don't want more word wrestling, again, we are probably recording ahead of your message, and we probably won't get it in time. But hey, in Chapter 2, we won't word wrestle. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah,
if
make
you
a
don't
comment.
want word wrestling, my PayPal is in the description. If I get $2,000 by the next episode, no word wrestling.
No word wrestling. All right, you got a time limit. Okay.
If you want
well,
no
thanks
word
everyone
wrestling, you have to beg me.
Thanks for everyone for hanging out. Goodbye.